What's good, YouTube? It's Cam. I'm back with another vid. I got a few plays today. These are going to be on January 11th, 2025. We did have a game that was canceled today, Atlanta versus Phoenix. That game will no longer be happening, so we're not able to place any bets on that today. I want to show everyone my Dabble and also my Prizepicks links right here. They're also going to be in the description. And make sure you guys comment after you do this so that I can know you guys are helping me out. That way, later on in the future, we'll all help create a community so we can all benefit off of these plays. The next thing I want to talk about is the progress I've had on Prizepicks going on over a month. These are all the plays that I've consistently hit, and you can check the last 3 videos, including this one, on all the plays that I'm doing and also the ones that haven't hit, and also the ones that have hit. These plays have hit very successfully, and they're also at almost 100%, but not always, and sometimes they can get as low to 70. So I want to go over just what I did yesterday on Dabble. On Dabble yesterday, we got 2 plays that were under. These plays were good, and we didn't have to worry too much because they didn't get close to these lines, even though Caleb Martin had 3 going into the second half. This was not a very stressful play. I honestly locked these in at a very good time. They might have gotten bumped just because of how high they were, and Dennis Schroeder did play exactly how I wanted him to, which was missing a lot of shots, passing the ball, and his teammates not being able to do anything or just passing it right after because of the way he's setting them up. Also, Caleb Martin looked like he was just running away from the basket, and even the third rebound he got was just a rebound at the end of the quarter that no one was going for. He did try, and I think he almost reached 10 potentials, but it wasn't like he was really going for them, and the players had most of the box out. This is often on Caleb Martin, and if you guys look at the 76ers, make sure you check him out and bet this often. The plays we have for today are a little bit different. They're going to be a points and assists, which is kind of similar to Dennis Schroeder, but it's going to be on over, and so is the other play, Scotty Barnes. Is going to be going over 19.5 points also. These are mostly plays that are at, I think, 75% or higher. These are also players that Scotty Barnes recovering from injury, and also Jaren Jackson being probably the all-star player when it comes to playing on the Grizzlies. He's a great player, and so far I haven't seen him really do anything wrong while watching these games. He mostly misses very good shots that should be taken. He doesn't throw anything up, and he's very good at passing the ball, moving the ball around, and using his body to get into the paint and also get a lot of fouls. Like, he had 11 and 10 free throw attempts in the past few games. In the past 5, I think. So make sure you guys follow this play and also follow the Scotty Barnes play because he is recovering from injury. He wants to do a lot for the rest of this season, and he's been doing very well consistently since that injury and even before that. So even his stats in the middle between him recovering after not being fully recovered and to now being fully recovered, those stats will show that he's actually been a little bit less on maybe 3 games this season. But just so you know, he's been on an injury, and now he's fully back, and he's been playing a lot of minutes, and you see him at the free throw line as well, just like Jaren Jackson, for the way he goes into the basket and likes to do a lot of layups and get a lot of fouls. He also plays a lot of minutes, just like Jaren Jackson, and it's their main players for the Grizzlies being Jaren Jackson, and also it's definitely the main player with Scotty Barnes playing on his team as well, playing on the Raptors. So we're going to get into the stats of these 2 players, and we're also going to look at some highlights. The stats that I want to show you are going to be solely on Jaren Jackson. This is because, like I said, the stats for Scotty Barnes aren't going to be so much related to his actual playing that he does on a consistent basis, just because he was recovering from injury. And during that time, I don't think he was very, in good form to be able to perform and do well. Now, I just want to go over Jaren Jackson. Right here, you'll see he has a lot of consistent points and a lot of consistent rebounds. We are betting on the assists just because it's going to be hitting 5. And we also want to add that in there because Jaren Jackson, he sometimes will reach a 20-point game. And you'll see, even with a 20-point game or going lower than that, depending on the defense, you want to bet this because you'll never know if he has to pass the ball sometimes if they are double teaming him.
But when he drives to the basket, you have to make a drive with a purpose. And now they're leaving their feet. Jaren, short on that shot, just gets it back and able to put it back in. But too many times, the drives to the basket towards these offensive rebounds, you see Jaren with the drive here to the basket, doesn't get it to go, but stays with it and is able to get a wide open 3 for Luke Kennard. And then you give up because of the turnover that you get a lob for Lively if Jaren gets one to fall inside.
Jaren facing up. They've led by as many as 11. Grizzlies have not tasted the lead tonight. Jaren early against Kleba. Single coverage. Drops it in. 7 for Jaren.
Especially with someone coming to the basket because all they have to do is throw it high for him.
Jaren banks it in.
Scotty Barnes also is a very consistent shot maker and he's a very experienced player. He can go to the rim and he's able to dribble the ball and control the game against his opponents. He's a very good ball handler, even with his size. He plays a little bit like LeBron and also KD. This way you know he can be consistent.
Drew to that time in a post. Scotty B turns, fires straight, and Scotty Lopez, and that shot pops out. Milwaukee took care of business against Philly on opening night. Off the miss. OG puts it on the deck. Here's Scotty firing away.
Bucks 0 for 9 from 3. So Raptors are plus 21 on the home run ball.
Underneath, it's Barnes.
Beasley shot 41% from 3 in the preseason. Hasn't been as on track in the regular season, but they're going to need that from him.
Here's Pascal, a chance to run. Milwaukee gets back. Scotty B on a back down over top Connaughton, and it rattles around in
Possession here, last shot.
Scotty the break. 9:27 to go here. Barnes crossover. Right.
He scores the ball pretty often, and last night he did go over 19.5, and he's often to get to the ball and usually go to the paint or pull up from mid-range. And sometimes he even has 10 points, even in the first half, and he likes to shoot a lot of threes, having 11 three-pointer attempts in his last few games. I think that was his highest, was 11, and he's also reached 10 and also 8. I really hope everybody had a great day.